Still lots of activity. Cars moving in and out.
False man. Another one. The full oil change, the whole thing.
We got cars lined up for VINs, cars lined up for inspections. Is he doing a combo here?
They're doing a combo.
Oil change and state inspection. So it's kind of tricky getting everything lined up. Cars coming in and out. Cars going in the wrong way. So I have a large police presence in my shop today. And I will explain why. We'll get one of the officers to explain. I'm here with Lucy Vieira, and she's going to explain exactly what we're doing here and how this started.
Hi, I'm Officer Vieira with the Central Division. I'm the community liaison, and basically we're doing a catalytic converter theft prevention event with the growing number of catalytic converter thefts in the city. This is just something that we're doing for residents of our area to hopefully deter. The point of this is to deter the converters from getting stolen.
That's exactly right? How many cars do you usually do in an event?
We try to do about 20 an hour.
About 20 an hour?
Yes.
Did you have a lot of people sign up for this one?
I did. I actually had to turn people away.
No kidding?
Yes.
Well, you're welcome to use the place again if you need to, or stuff like that. What are some of the most, do you see one car more than others?
The number one vehicle that is targeted is a Toyota Tundra because it has 4 catalytic converters.
And it's easy access?
Easy access, yes.
Okay.
Big truck, a lot of space. They just go in and out, get them like that.
So what is the city doing, or I guess the state doing, at the different recycling places to catch them or to deter it? What happens? So they have their catalytic converter spray painted, they have the number on there, and first off, are they trying to prevent it from happening in the first place? Yes. Because it's just a hindrance to them?
Correct.
Okay, then what happens if they do get their stolen and it goes to a recycling place?
What a lot of people don't do is they don't report it because they think, oh, we're never going to see it again. So a person, if they realize that their converter has been stolen, they have to report it to get a report done. Make sure we get that information on record, right? The VIN number.
Yes.
So what the city and the county have done is they created ordinances. So you can't just be a person off the street and go to a scrap metal place and sell it. You have to have a license to be able to sell it. So that's one of the things that they've done to try to hinder it. And these when they're spray paint like this, you cannot sell it unless you can prove that you're the owner of that catalytic converter.
How do they do that?
Well, they would have to show title, car. That's the point of the
more common sense items
VIN
to do that for.
The VIN numbers on the converters, you have to prove, to help prove that it's yours.
Do you see, and I don't know if you have these kind of statistics, but do you see numbers going up or down on this kind of theft?
Up.
Yeah.
Up.
Okay.
Because honestly, I hate to say this, but if you get arrested for it, you're in and out. So it's not like it's a hindrance to your life, right? If you steal these, and it's just going up. Easy money.
I appreciate you talking to me about that. Well, hopefully we can put a dent in it. I get customers weekly asking me what I can do about it, and I'm not one that could put plates up or anything like this, but I did tell them about this event. So anything else we can do, I'm here for it.
I think you should start doing it here.
It's a relatively simple process.
Yes, it is.
And so I may put it on my menu.
I think you should.
Thanks for meeting with me.
No problem.
Thank you
for having us.
Yeah, anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whoa! That's good. Okay, we're on camera. So Priuses, #1 vehicle in the country. California, everybody drives a Prius. They have 3 catalytic converters. Yeah. 2 of them are you can cut off. The other one's up in the engine bay. I cannot get to the 3rd one, but I can cut these off. These are the very expensive ones. Not the same ones on a Tundra, but value-wise, yes. The good thing about Priuses is you got to use a jack to get underneath them. So the crooks, the lazy crooks, they're doing just Tundras because they don't need a jack. I can crawl underneath it. But if I can't find any Tundras and I have a jack, they'll jack these up and steal theirs.
I heard some of like the 2005, 2006, 2007s have some of the highest metal content or precious metal content.
I had heard that the newer Priuses, actually, they had shoved them all in the engine compartment. The hotter a cat is, the better it works. So the closer it is to the engine, the better it works. You need less of the metal because it does the same job with less metal if it's hotter. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So, the farther away they're the engine, the cooler they are. The reason a Prius needs so much metal is because a Prius runs on electricity for the first 35 miles an hour. So when it kicks on at 35 miles an hour, the engine's cold. More platinum, palladium, and rhodium means it's gonna clean that initial exhaust. Does that make,
Right,
so,
because when you first turn on your car, the
Right,
catalytic
it
converter is
starts
not
to
really
get
functioning
hot.
until it gets hot.
Right.
Yeah.
So because a Prius, the engine doesn't get as hot because it's not running all the time. So that's why the cats on a Prius need more of the metal to create the same eco-friendly.
And you're saying that the paint that you're putting on here is really just to alert the officers when they're doing their reconnaissance that take a look at this.
Well, hopefully a metal recycler is not going to want it either, because an officer goes in to do an inspection on a metal recycling facility. A painted one's going to stand out in a pile of rusty, cats. So a yellow one, a red one, a white one, whatever. It's like, oh, wait a minute, let me check that one, and he's going to look for numbers.
I
So
see.
just painting it really is not going to do you any good. It may be a quick, oh wow, it's probably etched and walk off, but it's really not going to perform the function that you need it to. The paint is to let law enforcement or a metal recycler know that, hey, more than likely there's a number on this one. So don't buy it, don't deal with it. That's the whole gist of it. All right, what do we got?
Edward John.
Straighten up now. Straight up, straight.
Hey, no, get it, hey, try this hard for him. Try this hard for him.
Is this the last one? Last car. I think we ran 150 cars to the shop today.